What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today we are going to be checking out the Jurassic World Destruct-A-Saurus Pteranodon Copter Attack Set. Now, Destruct-A-Saurus is a line that was originally supposed to be a part of the Toys R Us exclusive for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, but apparently during that time, that's when Toys R Us decided to close up shop and they canceled the exclusives. So, long story short, this particular set was only found at Walmart.com, also on the Walmart app and such. But this was probably one of the bigger sets they had, and they have another set that I have as well. It's the Tyrannosaurus set with the generator and a human figure. And I think that was pretty much found in Canada, along Mexico, and in other foreign countries as well. And because in the States we never got any of these things except for the Pteranodon Copter Attack Set, and then the smaller sets, for the Dilophosaurus, and I believe there's a Pteranodon set and something else. There's maybe 3 or 4 of them, but were only found in South America and stuff, and Mexico and Central America. So, but at one point, I think a year after its initial release, they were found at Ross. And a friend of mine, a coworker of mine at the time at a previous job, she went down to Mexico her annual trip, and she was able to find the Dilophosaurus Destruct-A-Saurus set for me. So that was very nice of her to do that for me. But anywho's, yeah, so I've been wanting to review this for a while, so here we are. So this is what you see, the contents. I do have the box somewhere. Let me go get it real quick so we can take a look at that. There's no reason for me to keep it anyways, but I just happen to have it along with the instructions and stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. Alright, so got the box. So this is what the box looks like that the set came in. And so it's fairly large, as you can tell. It doesn't fit all the way on the screen. Could probably back it up a little bit. But still look a little wonky. Let me see if we can do that. Okay, that's a little better. But anyways, so yeah, this is the box that this large set came in, and I really do like the boxes that they had for the Fallen Kingdom line, just mainly because they had the cage style packaging and everything, to where it looked like the dinosaurs were captured and such. So very unique style packaging. So as you can see, this is the card back on the inside. The insert you can pull out, and you get this beautiful picture of Mount Sibo erupting with all the lava and everything just falling all over the place amongst the trees and the forest and such. And then on the top left hand corner, you get the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom logo right there, the cracked logo. And then over here you have the picture of the set in action, saying the magnetic destruction. And then of course, at the bottom you got Owen and Blue. And then Pteranodon Copter Attack Set, Destruct-A-Saurus, and then along the sides you have all the cages, the cage. And the same thing with here on this side. I like how they had that continuation along the side right there. And then the same thing on this side. They had that continuation, So it's like the continuation of the insert, but on the outside. So that's really cool. I really do like that. And then, of course, here is the top of the packaging. And then the bottom is where all the copyright info and all that stuff, all that fun shit. And then here on the back of it, we got this wonderful artwork or rendering, photos, whatever you want to call it. Sorry for the glare right there. Try to. So, and of course, here's the picture of the copter, the guy falling out, the Pteranodon attacking it, magnetic destruction, and then here on the top let's see. Well, on the top is just basically the logo and then the fact zap information. And then here at the bottom, this is the other set I was just mentioning about. I do have that set. My good friend Kevin McDonald from Canada, he was able to send me this set. I mean, I purchased it, but yeah, he was able to send this to me because he had a few of them. Like at the time, he had a few sets, and that was one of the ones that was interested, and so I was able to purchase it from him. So Kevin, thank you so much. And so I really do like that set. I won't be reviewing it because it's pretty much the same thing. The only thing that's different is the generator, and I think that's one of the very few items that I will keep in package, you know. But aside from that, I had to open this one because I wanted the helicopter and the human, you know. But anyways, so yeah, that's the packaging. And so here is the set out of its packaging, and then here is the instructions that come with it. Of course, it says instructions with the Jurassic World logo right there, and then it shows you the contents, but everything's already put together. The fact zap information right there, and then ages 3 and up, that's me. And then you have, you know, the setup, and it tells you how to put all the stuff together. So very cool. And then how to play with it, all the unique features, the playability that it has and what it does. So very cool. And then on the back of it, it shows you a continuation of the play and how more action features there is. So there you go. That is the instructions. Alright, so what we're going to do, we are going to start with the human, and then we'll go to the Pteranodon, and then we'll end with the helicopter. Alright, so here is the pilot that comes with the set. I do wish we had gotten a Mizrani, a Simon Mizrani figure to go along with this set, because with the helicopter scene and crashing with the Pteranodons and the Dimorphodons and all the pterosauruses that were released by the Dominus Rex. Crashing into the aviator. I wish that it came with him as well. So along with, of course, with this guy too. But it would have been really cool if we had gotten that as well, because he was an important part of the movie, the first half. So, but I do like this pilot. It looks really good. You know, all the details are there, and so. You got the helmet, the sunglasses, or the aviator glasses, and then you got the goggles right there that you know that are on the top of the helmet, and then you got the vest and all the little packs and everything. Of course, you know it's this light color, and then you got the blue shirt, the pilot outfit, and then you got the Jurassic World logo right there on the arm, on the sleeve, and then you know the pants. Very basic. Boots, very basic. You know, they're all in one color. You know, no paint on the boots. And you got the gloves too. They're the same color as the the pants and boots as well, and the helmet. You know, and so but other than that, that's a very good-looking figure. You know, very happy to have this. So of course, you know, your basic articulation. The head moves up and down a little bit. You know, doesn't go back because of the helmet. You know, but it does look down a little bit, and then side. You know, it's on a ball joint, and then the waist swivels, and then the arms, you know, they're on a hinge at the shoulders, you know, so do all forwards and backwards, you know, up and down, side to side, and then the elbow is on the hinge and swivel as well, so you can in and out, you know, and then the legs. You know, do the Van Damme splits. And then they can go forward, but very little backwards because of the where the cut is, where the butt is. And then on the knees is on a ball and hinge as well. So you can swivel, and then up and down, and that's it. So that's basically your human figure. And next up is your Pteranodon. And this basically is on a flight stand, or a figure stand, or whatever you want to call it. It's one of those NECA stands. This is how I display some of my pterosaurs, especially the big ones, you know. Let's move that aside. So I do like the this one, even though it's a bit oversized. You know, it's not really in scale with the human figures because they're like twice as big, so they should be like half this size. But we'll do some comparisons here in a minute. But I do like the paint scheme. This is when Mattel actually cared about the paint schemes at the time. So you basically got the airbrushing here alongside the beak all the way down here to the back. And, you know, you got some of the paint right there. I do like how they painted the crest. And you got some of the paint right here along the wings. You know, I do like this mustard colored a paint scheme they gave it. You know, and they got the airbrushing here at the feet. And then here on the back, you got the airbrushing here underneath. You know, and here's the FactSap thing if anybody wants it, if they still use it. Is that even a thing now? Here we are in 2024 reviewing a set that came out in what, 2018. But anyways, so yeah, I do like how they, you know, also they got the airbrushing here along the claws here. So I really do like this paint scheme and everything that comes with it, you know. And so the eyes right there is on point, and the eyes right there is on point as well. And of course, you know, the usual Pteranodons with the teeth, which they didn't have teeth. So why they added that, I have no clue. And then the tongue looks good right there. So, and then here is that magnetic feature right there. So as far as articulation goes, you know, the head is on a ball, so it can go round and round, you know, up and down. And then, of course, you know, the hinge at the jaw, and then you got the hinges at the wings to where you can like have them like that, and then you can position it however you want it. You know, how far you want the wings to go. And then, of course, here's the gimmick with the flapping wings. So, or if you want, you could just hold it like this with your hand and just flap like that. So, but yeah. So this is pretty much your basic attack pack. Not attack pack, but Roar of Wars or whatever, without the sounds. You know. All right, so let's go ahead and do some I was about to say do some gimmicks, do some comparisons. All right, so like I mentioned, this is a bit oversized. So this is the Dino Damage Pteranodon that we got. This is pretty much accurate to the film as far as the coloration goes. So, but yeah, this is the size it should be. So this is pretty much accurate as far as in scale with the 3 3/4 figures, you know. So, but like I said, it should be this size. So this is pretty big. But in order to make the set, they had to have it this size to make it make sense, you know. But you know, they could have just had a couple of these. You know, they could have included one of these in a Dimorphodon. You know, if we wanted to be a little bit more diverse with it. But hey, it is what it is. So, but yeah, but I do like this one. This is probably my favorite one, Pteranodon, out of the whole Fallen Kingdom line, you know, just because of the articulation and what it offers and brings and things like that. All right, so let's bring in oldie but a goodie. So here we have the Dino Riders Pteranodon. So it's a little bit bigger, but it's still supposed to be how it's supposed to be. So technically, if you want to get realistic with it, this could be the male. I'm talking about this. And this could be the female, because typically the males are a little bit bigger than the females, but still within the same range. But I digress. So, then one last comparison. One of my favorite lines to collect is from The Good Dinosaur. Now, this is a pterosaur, but this isn't a pteranodon. I forgot what this thing was. I forgot what it's called. But it's still a good figure, even though this is way oversized. This is not in scale. This should be like a little bit smaller than an actual size of what a pteranodon is. Probably like half that size. but I forgot the name of it. I just don't remember. I researched it a long time ago. I just remember how big it was, because it wasn't that big. But I thought it was just a fun comparison just because of the crest and everything. So, all right, that's it. Let's go on to the helicopter. All right, so here is the helicopter. And I really do like this. This is a very nicely done helicopter, even though it may not be 100% accurate to the film, but it's still a really good vehicle. You know, it should be a little bit bigger. You know, I would say it should be at least just a tad bit so you can fit 2 people in there. It would make sense, but it's only made to be to fit 1 person. But I do like the decals right here along with Jurassic World, and then I like they put the effort here to put all that in there, and then so yeah, it looks kind of like the one that's in the film. You know, it's a very fun vehicle. You know, I'm really happy to have it. Even though these don't work, that would have been cool if they just hollowed that out and, you know, just made actual fans right there where you could actually like just turn it. So, and then here's the gun right here. So yeah, not much else to it. And it's got the pulley right here where you can hang your pilot or whomever human you can want to carry like that. And so, and then, yeah, there's really not much else. You can take this off and just take a, well, it's a little dark. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can't take this thing off on the sides around here. Yeah, that way we can see it, get a better view of it. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. My apologies if you're not able to. So, but yeah, that's the inside with the 2 seats. You know, here's the gear. Let's see if we can't. There we go. There's the sticker right there. There's the stick, and there's where you can seat your pilot, and you can supposedly sit 2 other people right there, but it wasn't made big enough to where you could do that. So, yeah, so that's the inside. Alright, so here's the button to activate the blades. So, very cool. And then here is the pulley where you can just pull that down, and then you just use this to pull it back up. Alright, so let's go ahead and get everything set up so we can demonstrate the action feature. Oh, but first I just want to go ahead and do some comparisons real quick. Here it is with one of the vehicles from the Fallen Kingdom line. One of the capture vehicles where you can put one of your medium-sized dinosaurs, not medium, but a smaller dinosaur like a raptor and stuff. But I wish they would have made this thing bigger to where you could actually put a medium-sized dinosaur like your Triceratops or Ankylosaurus. So yeah, very cool. And let's do one more comparison. And last comparison here is the Submarine. So I think that still works a little bit. Might be dimming out a little bit, so it might need to replace the batteries in that thing. But yeah, I do like the size comparison. Like I said, this thing should be a little bit bigger. You know, it's a little bit on the small side. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a quick demonstration with the Pteranodon attacking the helicopter and see how well this thing works. So the first thing I want to do is I want to fly it in here, and you just take this magnet and then you just, it's supposed to pop out like that. And then for this side, you fly it all the way in there, and then let me hold it like this, and then just supposed to magnet right there. I don't know how well this is doing it, but there we go. So pretty much had to get the jaw right here. So you might have to fly it in this way so you get a good angle at it. So, But yeah, that's how the gimmick works when it comes to this. Let's go ahead, and I do want to do one final comparison. Alright, I do want to compare this to one last thing, and it's a set that we got back in the original Jurassic World film that Hasbro did. And without further ado, here is the Pteranodon helicopter set that Hasbro did back for the original. Let me go ahead and move that out the way so we can. There we go. So you could tell it's night and day difference from what Mattel gave us to what Hasbro gave us back then. While I do like the Pteranodon, you could tell that they downsized the helicopter and the human figure. I've never opened this set, so this set's gonna be as is. I wouldn't mind just getting a Pteranodon loose. You know, if I can find this loose, I'd do it. You know, just because I do like the Pteranodon figure. I think that one's pretty well done. One of the better ones that they did as far as their line. So yeah, just night and day difference between Hasbro and Mattel. What Mattel gave us compared to what Hasbro gave us. You know, the guy's a little 2 inches long, and the helicopter's way undersized. And then you got that huge ass bazooka right there, the little cannon right there that gave us right there. But like I said, I do like the Pteranodon figure. You know, it's probably like my favorite thing of the set. And that is my review of the Pteranodon Copter Attack Set. So I hope y'all enjoyed this review as much as I did filming it. And let me know in the comments down below what you think of this set. Do you have it? Are you looking to get it? Are you willing to pay the aftermarket prices for this thing? I'm very fortunate that I was able to get this. This thing blew off the shelves, and I think, well, not the shelves, but online, a lot of people got this set mainly because of the helicopter. And I think once it was restocked, that they it was discounted like heavily. And I remember one guy with one of the Jurassic Park groups, he bought like a shit ton of these sets just because he wanted the human figure. You know, the copter, yeah, but Pteranodon, no. It was more so the human figure. And I think he posted a picture too. He had like a shit ton of them. It's like 20 of them, I think. Probably maybe not that much, but it was quite a bit, because I think that thing was heavily discounted to like $8 or $10, something like that, $12, somewhere around that range. It was heavily discounted, because I do remember when I first bought it, it was hard to get, and then I was able to get one, and then it sold out again, and then I think once they restocked it, it just sat, you know, and then it was heavily discounted. But anyways, so like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this. And don't forget, words to wisdom. Buy what you love, not what you like. Because if you buy what you like, you always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.